So, first off, I want to talk a little bit about just the importance of sleep. Like, why do we make a big deal about sleep anyway? Well, the reality is that you actually spend a third of your life sleeping. Can you believe it? Another important thing, and the reason why peri/menopausal women need this more than anybody, everybody needs sleep, but especially during that phase of life, when you're sleeping, your body is restoring itself. There's repair and restoration going on. Your brain is getting rid of toxins and byproducts while you're sleeping. Your hormones are replenishing while you're sleeping. And so, sleep is important for better mental focus and function. Your brain can lock into information and process it better when you sleep better. How many women in the perimenopause, menopause age range are also having trouble with brain fog? Thumbs up or heart if you're having trouble with brain fog. And I talk a lot about which hormones are directly connected and can improve brain fog, but I also want you to understand that a lack of sleep can be one of the root causes as well. For those of you who have had children, and if you had those late nights or early mornings when your children were small, you weren't thinking clearly back then, right? You weren't thinking clearly because you were sleep deprived. Your mood is related to the ability to get enough sleep. And there's also an association between your sleep and your metabolic function, your ability to actually lose weight. So let's talk a little bit about the sleep and the metabolic connection. So, how is sleep related to your weight? Let me give you a few stats here, and I'd like for you guys to participate. I'm going to ask this question, and I want you to chime in here. What percent increase in obesity do you think you might see in individuals who are sleep deprived versus those who are not? I want you to give it a guess. So, the answer is actually for those who are sleep deprived, it can lead to a 38% increase in obesity because sleep deprivation affects your appetite hormones, it increases your cravings, and it even alters just the normal signals of hunger. Great guesses. So, a lack of sleep actually affects glucose tolerance and your body's sensitivity to how it handles glucose or blood sugar. Also, a lack of sleep actually increases ghrelin, which is your hunger hormone. And it also decreases leptin, which is the hormone that helps to control your food intake and your cravings. So it has a direct impact on your cravings and your ability to limit your food intake. While you're sleeping, there's so many important things happening in your body. And we know for the peri/menopausal woman, if you're having night sweats and hot flashes, your sleep is already disrupted. So we have to do what we can to make sure we get enough sleep.